Imagine a place where the earth itself has sculpted a masterpiece. A landscape dotted with over 1,000 perfectly formed domes, all stretching as far as the eye can see. These hills, covered in lush green grass, transform under the tropical sun. During the dry season, they turn a rich, deep brown, resembling endless rows of giant chocolate drops. This is a world of natural wonder, a spectacle that seems almost otherworldly. It is a place that sparks the imagination and invites us to question how such a marvel could ever come to be. It is a puzzle crafted by nature, waiting to be explored. But the wonders of this land are not limited to its grand landscapes. Hiding within its forests is one of the smallest and most delicate creatures on our planet, a primate so tiny it could fit comfortably in the palm of your hand. Its most striking feature is its enormous, captivating eyes. This tiny guardian of the forest is a symbol of the fragile and precious life that thrives here. It moves with a quiet grace, a whisper in the trees, reminding us of the delicate balance that sustains all living things in this unique ecosystem. In today's journey, we will delve into the heart of this incredible island. We will follow a simple path to uncover its secrets. First, we will establish our hook. Then, we will lay out a map. Next, we will immerse ourselves in the main story, exploring the colossal hills, exploring the tiny creatures that call them home. And finally, we will end with a call to action, inviting you to become part of this ongoing adventure of discovery and conservation. This is a journey into the heart of Bohol, an island province nestled in the central Philippines. It is a story of nature's artistry, of ecological mysteries, and of the deep connection between the land and its people. We will explore the scientific explanations behind these geological formations. We will also listen to the ancient myths whispered by the local communities for generations. Prepare to be captivated by a world where reality is more fantastic than any fable. We invite you to join us, to witness these wonders for yourself. Our adventure takes place in the Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands each, with its own unique character. Bohol lies in the heart of this island nation, in the Visayas. Reaching this island paradise is part of the experience itself. Many travelers arrive by air landing at the modern Bohol Panglao International Airport. The descent from the sky offers the first tantalizing glimpse of the island's vibrant green interior and its stunning coastline, hinting at the natural treasures that await on the ground below. Alternatively, one can journey across the water. Ferries glide across the Bohol Strait from the bustling nearby island of Cebu, offering a scenic voyage that connects these two vital hubs of the region. As the ferry approaches the port of Tagbilaran, the island reveals itself slowly. The outline of the hills and the dense foliage become clearer, building a sense of anticipation. This sea journey is a wonderful way to appreciate the maritime nature of the Philippines and to feel the gentle pace of island life beginning to take hold, long before you even set foot on the shore. Throughout our exploration, we will weave together several key themes that make Bohol so unforgettable. We will focus heavily on nature, from the grand scale of the chocolate hills to the minute details of a tarsier's life. We will also delve into the mystery that shrouds these phenomena, exploring both scientific theories and local folklore that seek to explain their origins. This is a place where science and myth live side by side, each offering a different lens through which to view the world. The island's rich culture is another thread we will follow, discovering a way of life deeply intertwined with the natural environment. And of course, this is a travel guide. We will provide you with practical tips and insights to help you plan your own journey to this remarkable destination. We want you to experience Bohol in the most respectful and enriching way possible. To make sure you don't miss any part of this incredible story, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. By joining our community, you will be the first to know when we release new journeys into the wild heart of our planet. Now, let's begin our descent into the magical world of Bohol. The journey inland from the coast is a gradual ascent into another world. The road winds and climbs, leaving the salty air of the sea behind. As you travel deeper into the heart of Bohol, the landscape begins to change. Then, without much warning, you see it. The first hill appears, a perfect, almost symmetrical cone. It is covered in a blanket of coarse grass, its shape so uniform and peculiar that it seems almost man-made. But this is just a single note in a grand symphony. Soon, one hill becomes 10, and 10 become 100. They multiply until the horizon is filled with them, an endless ocean of rolling mounds. It is a sight that defies easy description. The hills stretch out in every direction, covering more than 50 square kilometers. They are not jagged peaks or rugged mountains. They are soft, rounded, and gentle in their form. From a high vantage point, they look like a vast, undulating sea of green. The sheer number of them is staggering, at least 1,268, possibly as many as 1,776. This is the landscape that gives Bohol its most famous nickname. During the long dry season, late November to May, the tropical sun bakes the land. The vibrant green grass withers and turns a deep, chocolatey brown. It is during this time that the hills most closely resemble their delicious namesake, giant drops of chocolate. The transformation is a reminder of seasonal cycles and the tropical climate's impact. The scale is hard to grasp until you stand among them. Some hills are small, perhaps 30 meters high. The largest rise to about 120 meters. Their uniformity is baffling. While not identical, they share a common shape, as if placed by an unseen hand. This creates an unforgettable impression, a place where normal geological rules feel suspended. While the site of the Chocolate Hills may seem magical, their origin is rooted in a fascinating geological story that spans millions of years. The scientific explanation begins deep beneath the ocean. Marine deposits, tectonic uplift, erosion by rainwater. These hills are a type of landform known as conical karst topography. They are made primarily of limestone, which itself is formed from the skeletal remains of countless marine organisms. Coral shells that accumulated on the seabed long ago. Over immense periods of time, these deposits were compressed and cemented into thick layers of limestone rock, forming the very foundation of what we see today. The next chapter in this geological saga involves immense tectonic forces. The slow, powerful movement of the Earth's plates caused this ancient seabed to be lifted up, pushing the limestone layers above sea level and exposing them to the elements. This process of uplift was not a single event, but a gradual rising that took place over millions of years. Once exposed, the newly formed island of Bohol was subjected to the forces of weathering and erosion, particularly the relentless action of rainwater. This is where the true artistry of nature began to take shape, sculpting the raw material of the limestone plateau. Rainwater, which is naturally slightly acidic, is the primary sculptor of the Chocolate Hills. As rain falls, it seeps into the cracks and fissures of the limestone rock. The acid in the water slowly dissolves the calcium carbonate in the stone, a process that gradually widens these fractures over thousands and thousands of years. The surface of the land was also covered in a thick, clay-like soil that is less permeable to water. Rainwater would collect on the surface and run off, carving channels, carving gullies into the landscape, further defining the shapes that were beginning to emerge from the dissolving rock below. Over eons, this combination of chemical dissolution from below and surface erosion from above created the unique conical shapes we see today. The rain carved away the weaker sections of the limestone, leaving behind these more resistant, rounded mounds. The vegetation, primarily hardy grasses like Kogon imperata, helps to prevent further rapid erosion, preserving the hill's distinctive shapes. So what appears to be a field of giant chocolate drops is, in fact, an ancient coral reef, lifted from the sea and meticulously sculpted by nothing more than time and rain. It is a testament to the slow, patient, and powerful forces that shape our planet. Section 3. Legends of Giants and Tears. While science provides a logical explanation for the Chocolate Hills, the local people of Bohol have long passed down their own stories and legends. Romance, conflict, powerful emotions. These tales offer a window into the island's cultural imagination, one of the most popular legends. Two feuding giants. For days they battled across the land, hurling huge rocks and boulders. The fight reshaped the very landscape, leaving the plains littered with the ammunition of their epic war. When the giants finally exhausted themselves, they decided to set aside their differences and become friends. They left the island together, leaving behind the mess they had made. The hundreds of hills that now dot the landscape are said to be the very rocks and clumps of earth they threw. This story is a powerful reminder of the destructive nature of conflict and the healing power of friendship. It transforms the serene hills into a fossilized battlefield, a place where immense power was once unleashed, now frozen in tranquil beauty. Another, more romantic legend speaks of a young and powerful giant named Arogo. He fell deeply in love with a mortal woman, a beautiful girl named Aloya. Their love was pure, but as a mortal, Aloya's life was fleeting. When she eventually passed away, Arogo was consumed by profound and overwhelming grief. He wept for days and nights. His giant tears fell to the earth, and as they dried, they transformed into the permanent mounds that now form the Chocolate Hills, an everlasting monument to his sorrow and his enduring love. These stories, and others like them, are more than just simple fairy tales. They are an integral part of the cultural fabric of Bohol. They connect the people to their land in a deeply personal and spiritual way. For generations, these myths have been shared around fires in homes, passed down from elders to children, ensuring that the hills are seen not just as a geological feature, but as a place alive with meaning, history, and emotion. Whether born from a giant's battle or a giant's tears, the legends give the Chocolate Hills a soul, transforming them from mere rock and grass into a living, breathing storybook written upon the land itself. Section 4. The View from Above. To truly appreciate the majesty of the Chocolate Hills, you must see them from a higher perspective. The most famous and accessible viewpoint is located in the town of Carmen, right in the heart of the hilly region. Here, the local government has built a viewing complex on top of one of the taller hills. To reach the main observation deck, visitors must climb a flight of 214 steps. With each step, the view becomes more and more spectacular. The climb can be tiring under the tropical sun, but the reward waiting at the top is more than worth the effort. From the circular viewing deck, a breathtaking 360-degree panorama unfolds. It is from this vantage point that the name Chocolate Hills truly makes sense. You are surrounded on all sides by the iconic mounds, stretching away to the distant horizon like a rolling sea of green or brown, depending on the season. It is a moment of pure awe, a chance to see nature's grand design laid out before you. The sheer number and uniformity of the hills are most apparent from up here. You can spend hours just watching the play of light and shadow as clouds drift across the sky, painting an ever-changing masterpiece on the landscape below. Another fantastic and often less crowded option is Sagbayan Peak, located in the town of the same name. This resort and recreational park offers a slightly different perspective on the hills. From its viewing platform, you not only get a stunning view of the Chocolate Hills, but also a glimpse of the sea and the distant island of Cebu on a clear day. Sagbayan Peak also features other attractions, a small tarsier sanctuary, a butterfly dome, making it a great option for families. For the more adventurous, there are countless lesser-known spots and unmarked trails that offer more intimate and secluded views of the hills. The time of day you visit can dramatically change your experience. Sunrise is a truly magical time. Watching the first rays of light creep over the horizon and illuminate the hills one by one, often with a layer of morning mist clinging to the valleys, is an unforgettable sight. The soft, golden light is perfect for photography. Similarly, sunset paints the sky in vibrant hues of orange, pink, purple, casting long, dramatic shadows across the landscape. The air cools. The sounds of the day give way to the chirping of crickets, and a sense of peace settles over the hills. Section 5. Beyond the Horizon. While admiring the Chocolate Hills from a distance is a must, the adventure doesn't have to stop at the viewing deck. The area surrounding the hills is alive with opportunities to experience this unique landscape in a more active and immersive way. For those with a taste for adrenaline, ATV rides are incredibly popular. All-terrain vehicle, quad bikes you can rent. You can rent a quad and follow a guide along muddy tracks. Dirt roads wind through valleys and around the bases of the hills. It is a thrilling and often messy way to get up close and personal with the terrain. The feeling of riding through this otherworldly landscape is exhilarating. You can feel the bumps in the trail, smell the earthy scent of the soil, and see the hills from a ground-level perspective few visitors get. The trails take you through small villages and past rice paddies. For an even bigger thrill, some operators offer zipline experiences. Imagine soaring through the air, high above, with the chocolate hills spread beneath you. It's a bird's-eye view that will get your heart pounding. After a morning of adventure, you can explore the local markets, find souvenirs like miniature chocolate hills made of resin, t-shirts, and local handicrafts. It's also a great place to sample local delicacies and fresh tropical fruits. Look for vendors selling calamay, coconut milk, brown sugar, ground glutinous rice. Calamay often cooked and sold inside a coconut shell. It's a delicious way to support the local economy and taste Bohol. A few practical tips can make all the difference when planning your visit. The best time to see the hills in chocolate brown is the dry season, February to May. But the lush green of the rainy season is equally beautiful. Try to visit early morning or late afternoon to avoid midday heat and the biggest crowds. For photography, golden hours of sunrise and sunset provide the best light. And remember to wear comfortable shoes. There will be plenty of walking and climbing. This landscape is not just a sight to be seen, it is a world to be explored. As we leave the vast open expanse of the chocolate hills behind, our journey takes us deep into the shaded sanctuary of Bohol's forests. Here, hidden amongst the dense foliage tangled vines, lives a creature so small and elusive, it seems like a spirit of the woods. This is the Philippine tarsier, one of the smallest primates in the world. To find one is to feel you've discovered a secret the forest has kept for millennia. Gray fur blending with bark brown tones, making it nearly invisible to the untrained eye. Our first encounter, hushed wonder, perched silently on a slender branch no bigger than a grown man's fist. Tiny body, delicate limbs, but the face truly captivates. Two enormous, hypnotic eyes dominate its head. If our eyes were that scale, they'd be the size of grapefruits, eyes fixed in their sockets, unable to move, so the tarsier turns its entire head, nearly 180 degrees, to see. Soft, velvety coat, long, spindly fingers with gripping pads, tail longer than the body, used for balance and leaps. Ears like delicate paper, furling and unfurling, twitching for sound. A living fossil, an ancient primate lineage, unchanged for 45 million years. Observing one, you notice profound stillness. By day they rest, saving energy for dusk's hunt. Cling motionless to their chosen perch, often low to the ground, almost meditative. A slow, deliberate head turn a subtle ear twitch, otherwise statuesque. This stillness defends them from daytime predators like snakes and large birds. A quiet, ghostly presence, tiny guardians waiting for night. The tarsier's most defining feature, its enormous eyes, are not just for show. They are finely tuned instruments for nocturnal life. These are the largest eyes relative to body size of any mammal. They are packed with rod cells, the photoreceptors responsible for vision in low light, giving the tarsier exceptional night vision. This allows it to navigate and hunt in the near-total darkness of the forest floor after sunset. However, this specialization comes at a cost. Tarsiers lack a tapetum lucidum, the reflective layer in the eyes of many other nocturnal animals like cats, which is why their eyes do not shine in the dark when a light is cast upon them. To compensate for eyes that cannot rotate in their sockets, the tarsier has evolved an incredibly flexible neck. It possesses a unique vertebral adaptation that allows it to turn its head nearly 360 degrees, much like an owl. This extraordinary range of motion gives it a panoramic view of its surroundings without needing to move its body, a crucial advantage for both spotting prey and avoiding predators. You can watch as it swivels its head with an eerie, silent grace, its huge eyes scanning the environment for any sign of movement. a living radar dish tuned to the subtle frequencies of the night. The tarsier is a formidable predator in its own tiny world. It is exclusively carnivorous, a rare trait among primates. Its diet consists mainly of insects like crickets, beetles, and moths, but it is also capable of catching larger prey, including spiders, small lizards, and even birds. Its hunting technique is a marvel of explosive power. After spotting its prey with its keen eyesight and locating it precisely with its sensitive hearing, the tarsier will leap, covering a distance many times its own body length in a single bound. Its long, powerful hind legs act like coiled springs, launching it through the air to snatch its unsuspecting meal. The tarsier's long, slender fingers and toes are perfectly adapted for its arboreal lifestyle, known as vertical clinging and leaping. The tips are flattened into soft pads that act like suction cups, providing a secure grip on smooth or wet surfaces. Its nails are short and flattened, except for two on each foot, the second and third toes, which have evolved into sharp claws used for grooming. These specialized tools, from its eyes and ears to its legs and fingers, make the tarsier a perfectly designed creature of the night, a tiny, efficient hunter that has mastered the challenges of its shadowy forest home. The Philippine tarsier is an animal deeply connected to its environment. Its entire existence is governed by the rhythms of the forest. As a nocturnal creature, its day begins as ours ends at twilight. It awakens from its daytime slumber. It begins its nightly foray for food. Tarsiers are generally solitary hunters, though their territories often overlap. They communicate through a series of high-pitched calls. Vocalizations are often too high for the human ear to detect. This ultrasonic communication lets them signal to each other, marking territory, warning of danger. Without alerting predators that operate on lower frequencies, these primates are highly territorial. A male's home range typically covers 1 to 2 hectares. They mark their territory with urine as a scent signal. While hunting alone, they still form social bonds. They are generally monogamous. Male and female pairs share overlapping territory. They meet regularly throughout the night. They sleep in the same general area during the day, but not usually on the same branch. This social structure provides stability for raising young. Young are born after about 6 months gestation. The habitat of the tarsier is very specific. They require dense secondary forest, a thick undergrowth of saplings, vines, shrubs. This lower layer, about 1 to 2 meters above the ground, is where they spend most time. It provides perches for hunting and sleeping, and crucial cover from predators. They are not found in open grasslands or heavily disturbed areas. This dependence on specific forest structure makes them vulnerable to change. Their range is limited to a few islands in the southeastern archipelago, Samar Leyte, Mindanao, and, most famously, Bohol. On Bohol, they are an iconic symbol of the island's biodiversity. The island's remaining forested areas provide ideal conditions, but that habitat is constantly under pressure. Understanding their needs, the dense cover, the abundant insect life, and the quiet solitude of the forest is the first and most critical step in ensuring their survival for generations to come. Their fate is inextricably linked to the health of Bohol's forests. Section 4. The Fragile Guardians. Despite their ancient lineage and superb adaptations, tarsiers are incredibly fragile creatures. One tragic trait: extreme sensitivity to stress, loud noises, bright lights, physical handling, confinement in a small cage. Severe stress can lead to self-harm. They've been known to hit their heads against objects, or even hold their breath until they die. This makes them completely unsuitable as pets, and it highlights the immense care required for their conservation. The greatest threat: habitat loss. A somber photo of a deforested area next to a lush forest with a sign that reads, "Tarsier habitat. Please protect." Clearing for agriculture. Logging. Human settlement. As dense secondary forest disappears, so do their food and shelter. Fragmentation isolates populations, preventing mixing and reducing genetic diversity. Protecting Bohol's remaining forests isn't just saving trees. It's saving the home of these unique, delicate animals. In addition to habitat loss, there are other dangers. In the past, they were hunted for the illegal pet trade. Today it's outlawed, but poaching can still occur. Natural predators. Snakes. Natural predators. Owls. Introduced predators. Domestic cats. Introduced predators. Domestic dogs. Pesticides sprayed in nearby agriculture can poison the insects they eat. Those toxins accumulate in their small bodies over time. The Philippine tarsier is listed as near threatened by the IUCN. Their population is in decline, and without concerted protection efforts, they could slip into a worse category. Their fragility is a powerful reminder of the delicate balance of ecosystems. The survival of these tiny night guardians is a test of our stewardship of the planet's biodiversity. Section 5. An ethical encounter. Given the tarsier's delicate nature, experiencing their magic requires a thoughtful and respectful approach. The best way to see these creatures is by visiting a legitimate sanctuary dedicated to their conservation, not a roadside zoo or a private home. In Bohol, the most well-known and respected facility is the Philippine Tarsier Sanctuary in Corella. This large, forested enclosure allows the tarsiers to live in a semi-wild environment, hunt, socialize, behave naturally. Visiting such a place ensures that your tourism dollars are directly supporting conservation research efforts. When you enter a sanctuary, you must become a quiet observer, a guest in the tarsier's home. The rules are simple but vital. You must maintain silence and walk softly along the designated paths. Loud voices and sudden movements can cause immense stress to the animals. You must keep your distance, staying several meters away from any tarsier you spot. Reaching out to touch them is strictly forbidden, as human contact is terrifying for them. Following the instructions of your guide is paramount. They are trained to protect the animals and ensure visitors have a safe and meaningful experience. One of the most critical rules is the absolute prohibition of flash photography. The tarsier's huge, sensitive eyes are adapted for the darkness of the forest floor. A sudden bright flash of light is not only distressing, but can cause permanent damage to their retinas, effectively blinding them and leaving them unable to hunt. If you wish to take photos, you must do so without a flash, using the natural light available. This might make photography more challenging, but it is a small sacrifice to ensure the well-being of the creature you have come to admire. By choosing to visit a reputable sanctuary and behaving respectfully, you become an active participant in conservation. Your visit helps fund the protection of the tarsier's habitat, supports local communities that are invested in their preservation, and raises awareness about the importance of ethical wildlife tourism. It is a chance to see a truly remarkable animal on its own terms, in an environment that prioritizes its welfare. This kind of mindful travel ensures that the tiny, ghostly guardians of Bohol's forests will continue to enchant visitors for many years to come, their huge eyes reflecting a future where humans and wildlife can coexist. Section 1. The Keepers of the Land. The story of Bohol's natural wonders is incomplete without the voices of its people. For generations, local communities have lived in the shadow of the Chocolate Hills and shared the forests with the tarsiers. Their lives are woven into the fabric of this unique landscape, their days marked by the same seasons that turn the hills from green to brown. We meet farmers tending to their rice paddies in the flatlands between the conical mounds, their movements methodical and timeless. Their connection to the land is not one of abstract admiration. It is a practical, daily relationship built on sustenance, hard work, and a deep inherited respect for the environment that provides for them. Let me introduce you to Mang Sebio, a farmer whose family has tilled this soil for over a century. He is an elder in his village, his face a roadmap of seasons spent under the tropical sun. He doesn't speak of geology or karst topography. Instead, he points to a specific hill and tells a story his grandmother told him, a tale of a giant's lost treasure buried beneath. For him and his community, the hills are not just a tourist attraction. They are landmarks of memory, places tied to family histories and local folklore. These stories give the landscape a soul, enriching it with a layer of human meaning that no scientific paper can capture. We also encounter guides like Maria, a young woman who works at the Tarsier Sanctuary. Her job is more than just a source of income. It is a calling. She grew up hearing stories about the Mamag, the local name for the Tarsier, often regarded as a mischievous spirit of the forest. Now, she educates visitors from around the world about the creature's delicate biology and the urgent need for its protection. She bridges the gap between ancient belief and modern conservation, her passion for these tiny primates evident in the gentle way she speaks and the watchful eye she keeps over her small, furry charges. These human stories are the heart of Bohol. They are the living culture that thrives alongside the island's famous attractions. The elders are the keepers of the myths, the guardians of oral traditions that have been passed down through countless generations, linking the present to a mystical past. The farmers are the stewards of the working landscape, their lives a testament to a sustainable coexistence with nature. And the younger generation, like Maria, are the new protectors, using education and passion to forge a future where both culture and conservation can flourish, ensuring the wonders of Bohol endure. Section 2. The double-edged sword of tourism. The global fascination with the Chocolate Hills and the Tarsiers has transformed Bohol, bringing with it a wave of economic opportunity. For many local people, tourism has become a vital lifeline. It has created jobs where few existed before. Hotels have sprung up, restaurants have opened, local tour guiding services expanded, souvenir shops appeared, offering employment to thousands. This influx of revenue has funded improvements in local infrastructure, better roads, new or improved schools, healthcare facilities, raising the overall standard of living for many Boholanos who now have a stake in protecting their natural assets. However, this economic boom is a double-edged sword, bringing with it significant risks to the very environment that attracts visitors in the first place. The rapid development of tourist facilities can lead to unregulated construction. It can put a strain on natural resources like water, and it generates increased waste and pollution. The sheer volume of visitors can cause human erosion at popular sites. Foot traffic compacts soil. It damages vegetation, and it disturbs wildlife. The demand for souvenirs can also lead to the unsustainable harvesting of natural materials. In worse cases, it fuels the illegal trade of protected species, putting direct pressure on the ecosystem. The challenge for Bohol is to find a delicate balance between reaping the economic benefits of tourism and mitigating its negative impacts. It is a tightrope walk that requires careful planning, strict regulation, and a collective commitment to sustainability. How can the island accommodate a growing number of visitors without sacrificing the pristine beauty of the hills or the quiet solitude required by the Tarsiers? How can development be managed in a way that respects the ecological limits of the island? These are the critical questions that local authorities, business owners, and communities are grappling with every single day. The risks are not just environmental, they can also be cultural. The commercialization of local traditions can sometimes strip them of their authentic meaning, turning sacred rituals or deeply felt stories into simplified performances for tourists. As the outside world rushes in, there is a danger that the unique cultural identity of Bohol could become diluted. Therefore, responsible tourism must not only protect the natural environment, but also honor and preserve the cultural integrity of the people who call this island home, ensuring that the benefits of tourism are distributed equitably and its costs are not borne by the most vulnerable parts of the ecosystem or society. Section 3. Guardians of a Fragile World. In response to the growing pressures on its natural treasures, Bohol has become a hub for innovative conservation initiatives. A cornerstone of this effort is the establishment of protected areas. The Chocolate Hills themselves have been declared a National Geological Monument, affording them legal protection against quarrying and other destructive activities. Similarly, large tracts of forest have been designated as protected zones to preserve the Tarsier's critical habitat. These legal frameworks are the first line of defense, creating official sanctuaries where nature is given priority and destructive human activities are strictly controlled and monitored by government agencies and their partners. Education is another powerful tool in Bohol's conservation arsenal. Local non-governmental organizations and academic institutions have launched extensive awareness campaigns aimed at both residents and visitors. In schools, children are taught about the importance of biodiversity and the unique status of the Tarsier as an island icon. For tourists, information is disseminated through visitor centers, signboards at natural sites, and the guides themselves. These programs aim to transform a passive tourist into an informed and responsible traveler, fostering a deeper appreciation for the fragility of the ecosystem and encouraging behaviors that minimize environmental impact. Reforestation projects are a visible and vital part of the conservation work on the island. Community groups, often with the support of international partners, organize tree planting drives to help restore degraded forest areas. School children and volunteers planting tree saplings. They focus on planting native tree species that are crucial for the Tarsier's habitat and for maintaining the overall health of the watershed. These initiatives do more than just plant trees. They bring communities together, giving local people a direct role in healing their environment. Seeing a once barren hillside slowly return to life fosters a profound sense of ownership and pride, strengthening the local commitment to long-term conservation. Despite these positive efforts, significant challenges remain. The illegal trade in wildlife, though diminished, has not been completely eradicated and requires constant vigilance. The enforcement of environmental laws in remote areas can be difficult, and the persistent demand for land for agriculture and development continues to threaten forest boundaries. Climate change also poses a long-term threat, with the potential for more extreme weather events that could damage both the hills and the forests. The battle for conservation is an ongoing one, requiring a sustained and collaborative effort from everyone who values Bohol's natural heritage. Section 4. Weaving a Greener Future. The most inspiring conservation stories are often those that come from the ground up, driven by the passion and ingenuity of local communities. In Bohol, numerous community-based projects have become models of successful, sustainable development. One such example is the Lobok River Community Ecotourism Initiative. Instead of allowing large corporations to dominate the popular river cruises, local cooperatives manage the floating restaurants. This ensures that the profits from tourism flow directly back into the community, funding local projects and providing livelihoods, all while maintaining cultural authenticity and promoting environmental stewardship along the river. Another remarkable project involves local farmers who live near the Tarsier sanctuaries. Conservation groups have worked with them to promote organic farming methods, eliminating the use of harmful pesticides that can poison the Tarsier's food supply. In return, these farmers receive support in marketing their produce as Tarsier-friendly, fetching a better price and creating a direct economic incentive for protecting the wildlife in their backyard. This approach transforms farmers from potential threats to the ecosystem into its most important allies, demonstrating that human well-being and environmental health can go hand in hand. These successes are built on the principle of empowerment. When local people are given a real stake in conservation and a voice in the management of their natural resources, they become its most effective guardians. They possess invaluable traditional knowledge about the local environment that can be integrated with modern scientific approaches to create more effective and sustainable conservation strategies. Successful projects are those that listen to the community, respect their needs and traditions, and build partnerships based on mutual trust and shared goals, rather than imposing solutions from the outside. These community-led initiatives offer a powerful blueprint for a greener future in Bohol. They demonstrate that tourism can be a force for good when it is managed responsibly and equitably. They show that conservation is not about locking nature away from people, but about finding creative ways for people and nature to thrive together. The intricate weaving of community enterprise, cultural pride, and ecological responsibility creates a resilient and vibrant tapestry. This holistic approach is the key to ensuring that Bohol's natural and cultural wonders are preserved for the enjoyment and benefit of many generations yet to come. Section 5. Your role in the story. As a traveler, you are not just a passive observer. You are an active participant in its ongoing story. The choices you make during your visit have a real and tangible impact. People, culture, environment. You can support conservation and sustainability, or you can add to the pressures that threaten this paradise. Your journey can be part of the solution. Travel with awareness. Where you stay matters. What you buy matters. Choose certified guides and tour operators. Look for ethical wildlife viewing protocols. Choose operators who employ local staff. Choose operators who contribute to community projects. Stay in locally owned guest houses or eco-lodges. Support businesses that practice waste reduction. Support businesses that conserve water. Support businesses that use renewable energy. You're casting a vote for respectful tourism. Support local economies directly. Eat at local restaurants. Buy handicrafts directly from artisans. Purchase fresh produce at community markets. That way your money benefits local people directly. Consider donating to vetted local conservation organizations. Groups like the Philippine Tarsier Foundation make a difference. They fund habitat protection. They support research. They run educational programs. Embrace Leave No Trace. Tourists placing plastic bottle into recycling bin at a scenic Bohol viewpoint with Leave No Trace sign. Stay on marked trails. Pack out what you pack in. Avoid single-use plastics. Bring a reusable bottle and bag. Respect local culture. Dress modestly at religious sites. Ask permission before taking someone's photo. Engage with locals with humility and an open mind. By traveling thoughtfully, you become more than a tourist. You become a temporary guardian of Bohol. Part 5. Act 4. Planning your visit. About 4 section. Section 1. Getting to paradise. Timing and transport. Planning your journey to the island begins with choosing the right time to visit. The weather will significantly shape your experience. The island enjoys a tropical climate with 2 main seasons. The dry season, running from December to May, generally considered the best time to travel. Plenty of sunshine, blue skies, less humidity, ideal for exploring the chocolate hills, relaxing on the beaches. This is also the period when the hills turn their iconic brown color. The wet season, from June to November, brings more rain, but showers are often short-lived, leaving the landscape incredibly lush and green. Reaching this island jewel is straightforward. The most direct route is to fly into Bohol Panglao International Airport, TAG. This modern airport serves flights from Manila, other major hubs within the Philippines, even some international destinations. Arriving by air offers a stunning aerial preview of the island's beauty. Upon arrival, you'll find plenty of taxis, vans, tricycles ready to take you to your accommodation. An alternative and highly scenic way to arrive is by sea. Fast ferries, slow ferries. Most popular route from neighboring Cebu. The journey from Cebu City's port to Tagbilaran can take as little as 2 hours on a fast craft. Experience the beauty of the archipelago from the water, watching islands drift by as you cross the strait. Ferries are a comfortable and affordable mode of transport. Arriving in bustling Tagbilaran gives you an immediate sense of vibrant local life, before you head out to more tranquil corners. Once you are on the island, getting around is an adventure in itself. For short distances within towns, tricycles are the most common form of transport. For longer journeys, hire a private car with a driver for a day tour. See main sites like the Chocolate Hills, the Tarsier Sanctuary. For the more independent traveler, renting a scooter. Motorbike offers the ultimate freedom to explore. Discover hidden beaches, remote villages. Just be sure to have the proper license. And always wear a helmet for safety. Section 2. A place to rest your head. Bohol offers a wide array of accommodation options from those seeking luxury and comfort to those on a tighter budget. The most popular area to stay is Panglao Island, connected to the Bohol mainland by 2 bridges. Here, you will find a vast selection of beachfront resorts lining the famous Alona Beach. These establishments often feature swimming pools, on-site restaurants, and direct access to the stunning white sand and clear waters. Staying in a resort on Panglao is perfect for travelers who want to combine their exploration of the inland wonders with a classic tropical beach holiday, enjoying beautiful sunsets over the ocean. For those seeking a more authentic and intimate experience, Bohol is dotted with charming guest houses and family-run inns, often found in Tagbilaran City or in quieter parts of Panglao. Connect with local hosts and experience genuine Filipino hospitality. Staying in a guest house can be more affordable and often includes a home-cooked breakfast. This type of accommodation offers a cozy and personal base, providing a warm welcome to return to after a long day. Growing in popularity are eco-lodges and sustainable resorts, designed for the environmentally conscious traveler prioritizing green practices and a deep connection with nature. You might find yourself staying in a bungalow built from sustainable materials like bamboo, nestled in the heart of the forest, or overlooking the tranquil Lobak River. These lodges often focus on minimizing their environmental footprint through rainwater harvesting, solar power, and organic farming. Choosing to stay in an eco-lodge is a fantastic way to ensure your visit has a positive impact, supporting businesses that are dedicated to preserving Bohol's natural beauty. Regardless of where you choose to stay, it is wise to book your accommodation in advance, especially if you are traveling during the peak season from December to May. Popular resorts and well-regarded guest houses can fill up quickly. Booking ahead not only secures your spot, but also often gives you access to better rates. Whether you desire the vibrant energy of a beach resort, the quiet charm of a local guest house, or the peaceful immersion of an eco-lodge, Bohol has the perfect place for you to rest your head and dream of the wonders you have seen and those that still await you. To make the most of your time on this incredible island, it is helpful to have a rough itinerary in mind. A well-planned schedule will allow you to see the highlights without feeling rushed. For a classic Bohol experience, a 3-day plan works wonderfully. On your first day, you can focus on the island's most famous inland attractions. Start your morning early with a trip to the Chocolate Hills complex in Carmen to see the mounds in the beautiful morning light. Afterwards, make your way to the Philippine Tarsier Sanctuary in Corella for a quiet and respectful encounter with the tiny primates. This combination creates a perfect introduction to Bohol's unique natural heritage. On your second day, immerse yourself in the culture and nature along the Lobak River. The highlight of this day is the famous Lobak River Cruise, where you can enjoy a delicious buffet lunch on a floating restaurant as you glide along the emerald green water, surrounded by dense jungle. The cruise often includes a stop at a village where you can watch traditional song and dance performances. In the afternoon, you can explore the area further by visiting the historic Baclayan Church, one of the oldest stone churches in the Philippines, or by trying some stand-up paddleboarding on the river for a more active experience of this serene waterway. For your third day, dedicate your time to exploring the coastal wonders of Panglao Island. Spend the morning relaxing on the white sands of Alona Beach or Dumaluan Beach, swimming in the crystal-clear waters. Panglao is also a gateway to some spectacular marine life. You can arrange a boat tour for island hopping and snorkeling at nearby Balakasag Island, which is renowned for its vibrant coral reefs and abundant sea turtles. In the evening, enjoy a fresh seafood dinner at one of the many restaurants along the beach, watching the sun dip below the horizon in a spectacular display of color. A perfect end to your Bohol adventure. When packing for your trip, there are a few essentials you will not want to forget. Sun protection is crucial in the tropical climate, so be sure to bring high SPF sunscreen, a wide-brimmed hat, and sunglasses. A reusable water bottle is a must to stay hydrated and reduce plastic waste. Lightweight, breathable clothing will keep you comfortable in the heat, but also pack a light rain jacket, especially if traveling in the wet season. Good, sturdy walking shoes are essential for climbing the steps at the Chocolate Hills and exploring forest trails. Finally, don't forget insect repellent for protection against mosquitoes, especially during dusk and dawn. To ensure your visit is both safe and respectful, it is important to be mindful of local customs and environmental rules, Boholanos are known for their warmth and hospitality, and a little respect goes a long way. When visiting churches or more conservative areas, it is considerate to dress modestly by covering your shoulders, covering your knees. Always ask for permission before taking photographs of people. A simple smile, a simple gesture, Learning a few basic phrases in the local dialect, Salamat, thank you, will be greatly appreciated and will help you connect more deeply with the people you meet on your journey. Hiring a local guide is one of the best ways to enhance your experience. A knowledgeable guide can offer insights into the history, culture, and ecology of the island. They can also take you to lesser-known spots, away from the main tourist crowds. When hiring a guide or a driver, be sure to use accredited and recommended professionals. This not only ensures your safety, but also guarantees that you are supporting legitimate local businesses that operate ethically and contribute positively to the island's tourism ecosystem. Practicing sustainable tourism is vital for the preservation of Bohol's fragile environment. Make a conscious effort to reduce your impact by avoiding single-use plastics. Carry a reusable water bottle and a shopping bag. When you are exploring natural sites, stay on the designated trails, prevent erosion, and protect delicate flora. Always follow the leave no trace principle by packing out everything you bring in, including any trash. These small actions, when practiced by all visitors, collectively have a huge positive impact, helping to keep Bohol beautiful for future generations of both residents and travelers to enjoy. Finally, managing your budget wisely can help you make the most of your trip while also supporting the local economy in a sustainable way. While resorts and fancy restaurants are plentiful, you can save money and have a more authentic experience by eating at local eateries, known as carinderias. Use public transport like tricycles and buses for some of your journeys. When buying souvenirs, choose handcrafted items from local artisans. By spending your money at smaller, locally owned businesses, you ensure that the financial benefits of tourism are distributed more equitably throughout the community. Our journey through the heart of Bohol is now drawing to a close, but the images and feelings it has evoked will surely linger long after. We began in a landscape that seemed borrowed from a dream, a vast expanse of over 1,000 uniform hills. We stood atop a viewing deck, watched the sun paint these marvels in hues of green and rich chocolate brown. The sheer scale and symmetry of the chocolate hills challenge our understanding, reminding us our planet is still full of mysteries. They are a silent, powerful testament to time and water, an ancient coral reef lifted from the sea, sculpted into a masterpiece of terrestrial art. From this grand stage, we shifted to something infinitely smaller, yet no less wondrous. We entered the hushed, shaded forest to seek one of its most delicate inhabitants. The Philippine tarsier, impossibly large eyes, ghostly presence, captivated us. We learned of its nocturnal life, its incredible agility, its extreme sensitivity. This tiny primate symbolizes the delicate web of life in these habitats. Its survival reflects the health of its forest home, a living barometer of the island's biodiversity. Exploring these two icons uncovered a deeper story. A story of connection between the land, the wildlife, and the people of Bohol. We saw local communities living alongside these wonders for centuries, woven into myths, culture, and daily life. We also saw modern challenges, balancing the economic promise of tourism with the urgent need for conservation. The future of the hills and the tarsiers is tied to the future and well-being of the Boholano people. The ultimate message from Bohol is respect and thoughtful engagement. To appreciate a place, we must understand its fragility. The hills are vulnerable to environmental degradation, the tarsiers susceptible to stress and habitat loss. Our role as visitors is to be temporary custodians of this beauty. By traveling mindfully, we help build a sustainable future where these treasures inspire awe for generations to come, ensuring the story of Bohol continues. We have shown you the path to this incredible island, from the practicalities of travel to the philosophies of mindful exploration. The true magic of Bohol cannot be fully captured in words or on screen. It must be experienced. It is in the feeling of the warm breeze as you stand atop the viewing deck in Carmen, surrounded by a sea of hills. It is in the profound silence of the forest, broken only by the rustle of leaves, as you lock eyes with a tiny tarsier. It is in the genuine smile of a local vendor and the taste of freshly cooked calamay, a sweetness that speaks of the island's spirit. We hope this journey has sparked a desire in you to see these wonders for yourself. But more than that, We hope it has inspired you to travel with a greater sense of purpose. The world is filled with beautiful places, but their continued existence depends on us. By supporting local communities, by respecting wildlife, and by leaving no trace of our passing, we can ensure that tourism becomes a powerful force for good. Your adventure in Bohol can be more than just a holiday. It can be a positive contribution to the preservation of our planet's natural and cultural heritage, a journey that gives back as much as it takes. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Bohol's most precious jewels. We have only scratched the surface of what this remarkable island has to offer, from its pristine white sand beaches to its vibrant underwater worlds and its rich historical tapestry. There is always more to discover, another story waiting to be told. If you enjoyed this film and want to continue exploring the most incredible corners of our planet with us, please take a moment to show your support. Liking this video and subscribing to our channel helps us to continue bringing these stories of natural wonder to you. Your own adventure is out there, waiting for you. Rolling landscapes of the Philippines, the wild heart of another continent, we encourage you to travel with open eyes and an open heart. Be curious, be respectful, and be amazed by the beauty that surrounds you. The world is a vast and wondrous place, full of stories waiting to be discovered. We wish you all the best on your future journeys and hope they are filled with discovery, connection, and joy. Happy travels.